Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. Brian Nadeau with you as we wrap up another 4-day race week here at the Royal Palm Meet. We've got 10 of them for you on tap. A good stakes a little later on in the card. And, of course, the Rainbow Six in race number 5 with a $275,000 estimated jackpot. We'll send it upstairs to track announcer Pete Aiello for your course and weather conditions.
The weather is beautiful, partly cloudy skies, temperatures in the mid-80s. The main track fast, the Tapeta track fast, the turf course firm. In race 1, scratch number 6, Game of Power. Racing at Gulfstream. In the middle, Final Data gets the first call and goes hunting for a clear lead. Dynamic Empire at the rail into second. Devilment is an early third. Naysayer comes away in fourth with the Invader Willingness on the outside fifth. It's a gap of 3 more to Starship Magellan, and Kryptonym is last. Around the first turn they go. Final Data and Micah Husbands make the fractions. They lead by a length. Dynamic Empire at the rail second. Devilment is drafting along in third, only a length and a half off the leader. Then the team of Naysayer together with Willingness through a 24-2 opening quarter. Paired off at the back are Kryptonym and Starship Magellan as they race 5.5 furlongs from the finish. Up front, Final Data leads by a length. Devilment is second. At the rail, that's Dynamic Empire in third. Moving closer is Willingness into fourth. Back to fifth goes Naysayer, 2.5 clear of Starship Magellan, and Kryptonym on his outside. That's the 7 of them through a 48 4.5 mile. Final Data has it by a length over Devilment in second. Patient is Paco on Dynamic Empire. Out in the middle is Willingness, a gap of 2.5. That's a retreating Naysayer in front of Kryptonym, and Starship Magellan is last. Zayas is moving on Willingness, and here he comes now. Willingness, the Kentucky Invader, up to Chauvenet in front. Devilment goes with him from second. Final Data does not go with him. He's back to third. Outside Dynamic Empire is fourth, 2.5 better than Naysayer. Then comes Kryptonym, and they're on their way home. 3/4, 1:12 3 off the turn and the stretch drive. It's Willingness with a 2-length lead and 1/8 of a mile to hold it. The danger might be Dynamic Empire. He's charging hard on the outside. Willingness or Dynamic Empire and Willingness. Willingness, Dynamic Empire trying to get by. Dynamic Empire getting by. Dynamic Empire in front. Willingness was second. They were 5 clear of Naysayer, who ran third. Devilment is next, then Kryptonym in 1:44 flat. And they're off. In the middle, Goal gets the first call, moving up on her outside. Dancing on Our Own is forwardly positioned, and these two race on, both looking to get over. From between horses, it's Social Love. Holding down the inside is Close Up in the run to the first turn. Goal gets over. It's Goal in front. From the outside, Dancing on Our Own is second. At the rail, Close Up is third. Beaches and Pearls is between horses, and Scarlet Sands is on the outside. Tugging and moving up. No Mo Cookies. Red Cap up into third, will not settle. Far outside, Dude on the run. Then it's Vacoma's War in front of Social Love, and the trailer is Social Triumph. Down the backstretch they go, the opening quarter, 24 and 1. And up front, it's a 3-way scrum with Goal holding a narrow lead. Dancing on Our Own is up on the outside of her, and No Mo Cookies is widest of all with this backstretch brush. From behind the speed, Scarlet Sands in Close Up. Moving out the rail, Vacoma's War. Beaches and Pearls is in that second cluster, 3 better than Social Love. That's all for Dude on the run, and Social Triumph is last. Around the far turn they go. They went 47 and 3 for the opening half mile. Then they have Goal as the target. Leads by a neck from a working harder, Dancing on Our Own second. Loaded but no place to go, Scarlet Sands. Outside goes No Mo Cookies. Winding up from the outside is Beaches and Pearls. Underway from the back, Social Triumph. They're on their way home. It's Goal in front. She tries to kick away. Loose now, Scarlet Sands charging to challenge. At the rail, Vacoma's War. Scarlet Sands has hit the front with a 16th to go, and she's got it won. Edwin Gonzalez for Carlos David, even money favorite. Scarlet Sands, your second race winner. Goal is second. Social Triumph is third. Vacoma's War is fourth in 1:35 and 1.
Jackie's Warrior quickly in front here by 2 lengths. Here comes Jackie's Warrior up the inside to take over the lead from Life is Good. And Jackie's Warrior remains undefeated here at Saratoga, and he wins an unprecedented Grade 1 stakes at the Spa for the 3rd straight season.
Any success that we've enjoyed is directly attributable to the men and women who first bring horses to us to sell. You got to have good product. If we're able to attract quality horses to our sale with quality men and women selling them, we're going to have good sales. Everything that we do is going to be to achieve success tomorrow by doing things right today. It's a commitment to get up and do the right thing every day in a consistent and a professional fashion, and that's a great recipe for success long term.
And they're off. They're across the course early. Solidaria ridden hard for the early advantage. So too is Peggy Sue, I Love You, who tries to guard that inside spot. They've gone 2 better than long shot Good Bright Flames. And at the rail, it's Spirit of Victory. And they're under the half-mile point. Solidaria has the lead. She gets in front of Peggy Sue, I Love You, who's still trying to hold down the rail. Up on the outside, Good Bright Flames, and from between horses, it's Spirit of Victory. Spirit of Victory has to tap on the brakes as Peggy Sue, I Love You now decides to work to the outside of a loose leader, Solidaria. Around the far turn at the 5/16, Solidaria by 2. Second is Peggy Sue, I Love You, trying to move through at the inside is Spirit of Victory into third, and Good Bright Flames is last. They're a 1/4 mile from home. They have Solidaria to get. Solidaria off the turn on top by 2. From the inside, Spirit of Victory is now into second. From the outside, Peggy Sue, I Love You. Solidaria's got a kick. Solidaria now 1/8 mile out, 2.5 on top. The battle strictly for second. Solidaria will win it. It's Solidaria to win it and win it in gate-to-wire fashion. She's 5 in front, or rather 3 in front. Up for second was Peggy Sue, I Love You from Spirit of Victory third, and 103 and 4. They're off. Good start for Nana Boo Boo, who heads off for the early lead. Saweetie Girl moves up, and on the outside, China Blue marching toward the top. Me Trigenia gets away together with Some of It, who's about 3 deep, a 1.5 in front of My Happy Holiday. The early trailer is Compass Rises. Around the first turn they go, and it's China Blue and Edwin Gonzalez who work over to set the pace. They lead by a length over Nana Boo Boo, who's racing together with Some of It. They're second and third. The gray is Saweetie Girl. Me Trigenia is down at the inside. Angled to the 2-path by Paco to race only 3 lengths behind. The 2 at the back are My Happy Holiday and Compass Rises. Quarter time, just 25 and 1. Down the backstretch they go. It's China Blue in front here by 3/4 of a length, trying to stretch it out a touch, and Some of It is in a flanking position second. Nana Boo Boo in the blue cap third at the inside. Saweetie Girl is next. Then it's Me Trigenia racing about 3.5 lengths behind, 2 in front of My Happy Holiday and Compass Rises at the back. They went to half in 49 and 4, and they swing now to the far turn. The leader, China Blue, tries to sneak away. Now leads by a 1.5 lengths. Second, Saweetie Girl. That's all for Some of It. Loose and moving. Me Trigenia now strides into third, dropping back Nana Boo Boo. Compass Rises is underway. My Happy Holidays on her outside as they reach the top of the stretch. They're a 1/4 mile from home. They went 3/4 in 1:14 flat, and the leader is still China Blue. Gonzalez looking over both shoulders for competition. He has a 3-length head start on the others. Winding up between horses, Me Trigenia tries to close ground from between its Compass Rises, and down the center, My Happy Holiday. Final 1/16 of a mile, they're swarming in. My Happy Holiday getting good momentum going down the far outside. The leader is still China Blue in the middle. Compass Rises, My Happy Holiday, Compass Rises! Compass Rises, and Panici got up to win it. It's wickedly close for second between China Blue and My Happy Holiday in 1:43 flat. And they're off. Check to last at the break was Amy the Butcher. Justifilia away quickly from her outside gate and looks to clear the field. Away in second is the big favorite Emirates Affair. Out of their third, Atalanta Alexandra in front of Major Price. Then Star of Saturn. She comes away ahead of only one, and that's Amy the Butcher, who's last of all. They race to the half-mile point. It's Justifilia in front. She has a nice, easy lead, and in front by a length over a chasing duo of Emirates Affair and Atalanta Alexandra. They're second and third. Atalanta Alexandra's going after the leader. Then it's a gap of another two to the trio at the back, Amy the Butcher, Major Price, and a ridden along Star of Saturn. 23-2 for the opening quarter, and Justifilia has been blitzed on and passed by Atalanta Alexandra, who has the lead. Emirates Affair on the outside second. Justifilia appears to be backpedaling into third. Outside Amy the Butcher, from between Major Price, still driven and not responding is Star of Saturn. They're a quarter of a mile from home. With the advantage now, it's Atalanta Alexandra toward the outside Emirates Affair under confident handling to go get her. These two have four on Major Price on the far outside. That's Star of Saturn. They're an eighth of a mile to go, and it's Emirates Affair roused forward on the top end and kicking clear. From the outside, Star of Saturn tries to get a slice as it retreating is Atalanta Alexandra. Emirates Affair, a geared down winner. Star of Saturn did get up for second ahead of Atalanta Alexandra third. Major Price is fourth in 1:19 flat.
At the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance, we believe in giving every thoroughbred a second chance.
And thanks to you, the owners, trainers, breeders, and every supporter, you've created a ripple effect of change that's helping these magnificent animals move on to new careers and safe, fulfilling lives after racing.
Every single donation, whether big or small, is contributing to a brighter future.
But this race is just beginning. Because of you, we have gained incredible momentum and we're ready for more.
They're off in the Preakness. And they're off.
Victor Espinoza with a lead by 6.
On the outside, they go on down to the finish. Affirmed and Ollie Dart. Here's the finish.
Blue Sky Dive! Oil Orbit is a rocket now.
She's simply above and beyond them.
Photo finish!
And they're off. Excellent start outside for Mattingly. He caught a flyer off the mark. Mattingly makes the early lead. Refuel is charging to challenge, and Paca will take Mattingly in hand as he's got exactly the spot he wants there. Refuel to the top. Mattingly second in a flanking position from the outside gate with Yes I Am Free and outsprinted third. Stablemate Panther Island is 3 wide in between horses like a salt shaker. Outlaw Country toward the rail. Then Louis the Sun King with a Breer Caminos, the trailer if not for luck. Around the forward turn they go. Mattingly not waiting. He's going after Refuel right now, and he now shoves a half ahead in front. Toward the inside, Refuel tries to counterpunch second. Yes I Am Free is third. The Cavalry after that. They're on their way home. Mattingly's been sharp today, and he's up to take the lead. Refuel is fighting hard toward the inside. Yes I Am Free. Louis the Sun King, Outlaw Country, and if not for luck. Final 16th of a mile. Mattingly, if you have him, you're home free. Mattingly with a no doubt about it win under Paca Lopez. He's 4 in front. Louis the Sun King was second. Yes I Am Free third over Refuel fourth in 54-1. And they're off. Good start for Nudge in the center of the racetrack, reaching out for the early lead. Duty has speed from the inside. Cash the Money comes away in third. Outside, it's the Rizzer. In between horses, Daham is second last. The early trailer is Social Majesty. Separated by 6 lengths in the run around the first turn. Nudge on the outside shoves ahead in front. Right back at him toward the inside is Duty. They're locked up heads apart. They're a length and a half in front of the team of Cash the Money and Daham. They're third and fourth. The Rizzer is outside while second last, and the trailer is Social Majesty. 5 lengths from first to last past the opening quarter in 24-1. The battle continues up front between Duty and Nudge. They're still locked up heads apart. 2 lengths back to the team of Cash the Money and Daham. And at the inside, that's Social Majesty, who's out of last place, and the Rizzer is now last of all. 6 horses to the half-mile point, separated by 4.5 lengths. The leader is Duty by half a length. Nudge is there second, 3 wide and Daham. In between horses and trying to hang tough is Social Majesty with Cash the Money, and the Rizzer is last. Around the far turn, the opening half mile was 48-1, and they have less than 5/16 to go. Bravo gives Nudge a nudge and tries to take over the lead. Duty has other ideas and tries to fight back second. Daham with fresh legs, 3 wide and on the attack. These 3 off the turn almost as one as they straighten for the drive. In the middle, it's Nudge. Toward the inside, Duty. Down the center, Daham. 2 back to Cash the Money. They're 1/8 of a mile from home. Nudge has gained the upper hand. From the inside, Duty is fighting hard, but back to second. 3 back to the outside. Daham is now third with a 16th to go. It's the son of Uncle Mo. It's Nudge in front. Duty was second. Daham ran third. The Rizzer was fourth. Start the late pick 4 in 141-1. And they're off in the Golden Beach. Last in, first out, Soul Hope gets the first call, taken on for the lead by the favorite Mrs. Gambellini. Meanwhile, down inside, Great Venezuela had to slam on the brakes, tightened up for racing room in the run to the half-mile point. Up front, Mrs. Gambellini gets a very easy lead, leads by a length and a half. Into second goes Soul Hope, Tiffany Gold at the rail third, Great Venezuela fourth. Up to the outside, it's Heaven Rules, 2 better than a retreating musical design. Out the back is Drumroll. Around the far turn they go. They have 5/16 to run, and the leader is Mrs. Gambellini. She's been doing it awfully well. Cipriano Gil goes to attack mode on the second, running Soul Hope. To the outside, Great Venezuela. To the inside, Tiffany Gold. Off the turn and the stretch drive, Mrs. Gambellini. She's still cruising here, 1/8 of a mile out and 2.5 on top. Great Venezuela starts to lift up on the outside to take second, but time has run out. Mrs. Gambellini, a handy winner of the Golden Beach. Mrs. Gambellini, a never threatened 2.5 length winner. Great Venezuela second, third Soul Hope, fourth Tiffany Gold in 54 flat. They're off. And they're off. So unseating the rider at the start was Midnight Special. The 6 is out of the race. Good start from between for Jet Wings. Up on the outside, Ship Cadet goes after him, and they tighten up Cosmic Speculation to third. In between horses, that's Lunar Rocket in early fourth, followed by Aries Reigns. Then it's Oxymore, and after the slow beginning, Ensign Parker last of all here. And again, the number 6 Midnight Special unseated the rider. Jet Wings just tapped on the brakes as Ship Cadet's rolling early. Ship Cadet to the top of the stretch leads by a length and a half. Cosmic Speculation moves to take second toward the inside. Jet Wings is now third. Negotiating some traffic is Ensign Parker. He's closing good ground. He's within 4 lengths of the lead, and they're on their way home. The leader, Ship Cadet, off the turn, 2.5 on top. To the attack now, Ensign Parker down the center with Jet Wings at the rail. Final eighth of a mile, and Ship Cadet has no dangers. He's roused by Paco and puts him away. Ship Cadet in front. Ensign Parker is up for second. Jet Wings is third. Cosmic Speculation fourth. There'll be an inquiry as the 6 and 9 both finish without the riders. And runners away. Alley-oop Johnny, the quickest to start, and reaches out for the early advantage with My Sea Cottage moving to him. These two race on as they make their way to the first turn run. Battle Call is in tight. He's down toward the inside here as they make their way around the first turn. He's now angled to the 2-path. Uncle John, it's hard to handle out wide on the course with Mr. Arborio nearest the inside. The early trailer is Fredo as they round the first turn. It's Battle Call doing battle with My Sea Cottage on the top end. They've opened 2.5 on Alley-oop Johnny, who's now racing in third. Up to the outside, a better settled Uncle John is fourth, with at the inside Mr. Arborio fifth. Then the team of Gamekeeper and Swashbuckle, and Fredo's at the back. They make their way half a mile from the wire, and up front, in the Barber colors, it's still My Sea Cottage, holding a narrow advantage right alongside Battle Call through the opening half mile, and they swing to the far turn. Alley-oop Johnny third. That half mile was 45 and 2. From fourth, Uncle John, Mr. Arborio down at the rail, 2.5 in front of Gamekeeper. Dropping back his Swashbuckle, never involved Fredo. They reach the top of the stretch. Battle Call has now put a half a length in front. My Sea Cottage is trying to battle back toward the inside. Mr. Arborio, he's the one with fresh legs, and he needs some place to go. Fredo starts to run home from the back. Off the turn in the stretch drive, it's Battle Call, an eighth of a mile in from home and a length in front. Mr. Arborio didn't get through. On the outside, it's Alley-oop Johnny. Loose late is Fredo. They come past the 16th pole. They're swarming in on Battle Call. On the outside, Fredo lifts at the rail. Mr. Arborio. I think Mr. Arborio got up. He didn't get through between, so he had to go to Plan C at the inside. It's a win picture in the Sunday finale in 126 and 4.
And that's a wrap on the 10-race Sunday card. We'll take a few days off. We're back with you on Thursday of next week for a 9-pack. It's Kentucky Derby week here at Gulfstream Park. We're going to have a lot of fun activities planned, and we hope to see you out here for that 12:50 first post on Thursday afternoon.